Hey guys, what is up? This is Ben Falcon's Media Corner and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. And today I'm going to be talking about the 2021 drama known as Palmer. Now, Palmer was directed by Fisher Stevens and basically tells the story of this man named Palmer, played by Justin Timberlake. And basically what happens is he gets released from prison after he served 12 years for what he did back in his past, which involved an incident in high school. And basically he used to be a big football star for his high school. And basically he had to give up his dream because of something happened, something terribly happened in his past, which I won't spoil for you for those who have not seen the film. But basically what happens is after he gets released from prison, he basically starts to develop an unlikely relationship with this young boy named Sam, played by Ryder Allen. And basically he acts like a girl, like he dresses up like a girl, and he just likes watching girl shows and all that, like for little girls. And basically her life's really, this little kid, he basically has a really terrible life. Like he has a drug addict mother, and she also has and his mother also has an abusive boyfriend. And basically he also gets bullied in school because of what he wears, and people start making fun of him because he's a boy and he's wearing like girl stuff. And basically for Palmer, when they start an unlikely relationship with this boy, it is sort of like a father and son relationship of sorts. And basically see Palmer's life change after a lot that he faced in this past. So that's pretty much the story of Palmer. So for going into Palmer, I didn't even know much about this whole film going into it because I didn't even know what to expect from it, because it has Justin Timberlake in it. It's not like I don't like Justin Timberlake at all. I do think he's a talented actor. He's been in a few hit or miss for me, but he has been in a few hits I liked him in, like The Social Network, which is one of my favorite of his works. And he's done a drama like this before, which was, like I said, The Social Network, and it's one of my favorite dramas of the 2010s and one of my favorite films of that decade as well. And even for one of my favorite films of that year, but it's not my number one per se. But I've mostly seen him doing like comedies or family films. Mostly for some family films, he's done like voice work, like in Shrek the Third or the Trolls movies or Yogi Bear. And then for comedies, I've seen him in like Friends with Benefits and Bad Teacher. And so I didn't even know what to expect from it. And that was the only cast member I was only very familiar with. I didn't recognize anyone else who were in this movie, as well as the director. But I decided to give it a go because, you know, it has Justin Timberlake in it. And so I watched this on Apple TV, and all I gotta say is this movie was surprisingly great. I thought this was a really good movie. It's not by means a perfect film. There was only a small issue I had, which is mainly its familiar storytelling, which, yeah, it is familiar from other movies I've seen before that involves, you know, like a man who develops an unlikely relationship of sorts with either a girl or a young girl or a boy, and his relationship kind of like builds up the pieces of sorts, which it makes it pretty interesting for the movie. It does seem really interesting in the movie when you follow the relationship of Justin Timberlake's character and as well as this young boy, which you just really see in the look on Justin Timberlake's face. Like, he just wants to basically see that this boy will have a great future, because his home life's horrible, like I said, because he has a drug addict mother and also has an abusive boyfriend, and he doesn't get well. He even gets bullied in school as well, which is really even worse than that as well. But yeah, there was a few scenes that were coming and going for me, but it's not like the story was awful. No, the story still was good. It's just familiar from what I've already seen before. But I don't blame like the writers or anything, like putting like the same thing in it. It's not like if things that'll just kind of bug you and just kind of like annoy you or anything. Like you'd be like, oh, I've seen this 1,000 times or anything. It wasn't like that for me. I was just like, I could see why this is coming and going for me. It was just like that for me for some elements that were shown in this movie. But however, the acting in the movie, Justin Timberlake, I thought he delivered one of his one of his best performances I've seen from him since The Social Network. But it's not like his best since The Social Network, but he still delivered a really good performance, really heartfelt performance he gave as the character of Palmer, which would basically see, you know, his life changing all around him after what happened with him involving his past, and then things started to change for him. Really, I really like that in the movie, and I thought Justin Timberlake, he just pulled it off really well. And all the other actors, I thought they also delivered really good performances. And the young kid in the movie, Ryder Allen, who plays Sam in the movie, I thought he was really good. I think he delivered a really good young performance in the film, and it's not like the best child performance I've seen before I've ever seen in history, next to other best child performances I really like Henry Thomas in E.T. or Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone or anything like that. But still, though, I thought he delivered a really good. I still thought he delivered a really good performance here as Sam, and it is kind of like a heart-wrenching performance for this kid, because you know how much he goes through in the film, which again, it is really distressing to watch. But still, though, I thought he delivered a really good performance overall. And the direction as well, I thought the direction was really well directed as well, for every scene I like involving, you know, Justin Timberlake as well as this young kid in the film, for their relationship. I really appreciate that. And overall, Palmer, it's a great movie. If you're a fan of movies about about father and son relationships or anything like that, or if you're a fan of Justin Timberlake, this is definitely worth the one to see. So I'm gonna give Palmer a 4 out of 5. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my review of Palmer, and let me know what you think of this movie as well. It's on Apple TV, so again, let me know what you think of this movie. Did you really like this one, or weren't you really a fan of this one? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next AK After a Store review, which is going to be a double one on Wonder Woman 1984 and Zack Snyder's Justice League. The reason why I want to redo this again is because I want to keep testing out my new ratings and all that. I just want to make it a lot better. So just to inform you guys, I want to make some videos. I just want to kind of make my videos a little bit better. Like, I will do a review on Rio when I review that again, as well as I like to do that along with Rio 2, because I'm going to do a double movie review on both Rio and Rio 2. I like to do that. And for Wonder Woman 1984, I like to redo it again, to do that along with Zack Snyder's Justice League. I want to do that as well. I want to make another double movie review, AK After a Store, because I haven't done that in a while, so I like to do that again. So just to inform you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.